gold is not in her.
How's it going, guys? Infamous here, and today we continue on the unrelenting mess that is my life. Last time I told you guys about the time I tried drugs. This time we will talk about the time I beat up a woman. Okay, now I'm not proud of this, and I in no way condone violence of anyone, period. But let's begin. It had started when I had just finished high school and I was at a party, and I see this girl by herself, and I'm thinking, she looks like she can use my company. But before I went over, I started drinking, you know, nothing excessive, 9 beers. I needed the liquid courage. I was a bit shy back then. So I go up to her and ask her, "Hey, you got a boyfriend?" She replies, "Nope." So in my head, I was like, giggity giggity goo. And I ask her, "You want a drink?" She refused. I ask her, "You want to go dance?" She refused. So I asked her, "Do you at least want to talk?" She said, "Yeah." Now I wasn't all there at that point because I thought she said, "Hello, infamous. I would like to procure in a gentle discussion on the global economy, and when we conclude our discussion, we will proceed to have aggressive, sweaty sex." So we talked for a bit. Then this guy comes up and asks her, "Who's this guy?" I reply with, "Her man." Now here's where things start to get interesting. At this point, I passed a drunken threshold in my head that prevents me from making good decisions. So he kind of ignores me, and the smart move would have been to tell myself, "Okay, big guy, this one's lost, we'll get him next time." But drunk me kept going up to the guy and repeated, "Her man," even louder, as if I thought he didn't hear me. Bad move. Now this guy, for all I know, he sees his poor girlfriend being harassed by this drunk idiot, and he does the right thing by going over, making sure I wasn't being nasty. Now I'm in his face repeating "her man" over and over and over again, thinking he'll just be like, "Oh well, I guess he likes it more than me, you win, bye." So we get to the point where he gets angry and says, "Back up or I'm gonna mess you up," and pushes me, and drunk me was waiting for it to happen. Like a wreck at a NASCAR race, I get all Rocky Balboa and tell him, "Let's go, let's do this." The guy then gets more aggressive and pushes me harder. People have now gotten wind of what's going on and start to gather like vultures at a fresh carcass. And I see that they want to show, and drunk infamous just wants to give it to him at this point. So I do the classic, "Touch me one more time," and guess what he does? I turn into Winston from Overwatch and just start swinging like a madman.
Play of the game.
Don't get me angry. Get a load of this. Playtime's over. Primal Punch!
I pick this guy up and drop him to the ground and throw any and all punches I can. No one even tries to stop us. All I hear in the background is World Star. By the way, not sponsored by World Star. After everything unfolds, I get up and this guy's been crushed. Someone says to me, "Why would you hit a girl?" And I'm thinking, oh no, during my drunken rage, I must have hit her. So I look over at her and she looks fine, so I'm a little confused. Then the girl comes over and tells me, "I see you like to beat women." Then it hits me like a ton of bricks, and I whimper the word, "Shit." I take another look at the guy and notice something I didn't notice earlier. Boobs. Big fucking boobs. Yes, those things that women have that will protrude ever so slightly on a woman. Yep, she had them. I then give the greatest excuse ever given in the history of man. "Wait, you weren't a girl earlier?" And at this point I get up and walk over to the girl who I thought was a guy and ask her, "Are you okay?" She tells me, "You hit like a bitch." I then forget she's a woman again because in my head she looks like what is traditionally male. So then I try and fight her again, only to slowly remember this is a woman. So I told the girl I was hitting on earlier, "Come on, let's get out of here." Needless to say, I went home alone. Well guys, that's my time. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later.
She's a dime.